Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn X Stitches Creates, and welcome to my Flosstube channel about counted cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Monday, March 13th, 2023. It is episode 76, which means it is time to announce the winners from my episode 75 giveaway. Thank you to everybody that commented. It was so much fun reading all your creative comments. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy, the content that I provide and maybe enable you a little bit, because the next couple of weeks Market Hall is going to be coming in, and I would try to hide it from my husband, but he sees my credit card bill because he has decided in the later years of our life that he is going to pay all the bills, which after, when we moved here to Ohio, I had been paying the bills for 32 years at that point, and I decided when he said he wanted to do it, I'm like, have that. And then he grumbles at every month, I gotta go pay the bills. But he makes it extra work, so. But that's the engineer in him. Anyway, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you to you too. I hope you enjoyed the giveaways and the fun videos. It was a lot of fun. The giveaway winners, that video is about 12 minutes or so. And I got a little discombobulated because just as I was finishing up the last two prizes, my friends decided to have a Facebook chat. So, which I knew was going to happen because Monday nights we usually do stitch. So it's like I try to get this done and then did anyway. So I'm going to put the video up front for the giveaways. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in a minute. Hi, okay, so we're going to draw our winners. I've got my URL for the video for episode 75 in. We're going to put in the different text words. I'm going to start with spice for the Artist Designs, Sugar and Spice and Everything Nice, the complete kit. And we've got to solve the math problem. Yes, I know my math, sorry. We're getting our comments. There are 11 comments, and we're going to pick the winner. And the winner is Claire Winter. Congratulations on reaching 1K. I think your husband really added spice to the video with his costumes and voices. It was a plum good time. Well, congratulations, Claire. If you would email me, my email, lynnxstitchescreates@gmail.com, and it's in the box underneath this video. Our next word we're going to draw for is Simply Saying October by Little Stitch Girl. The word is pumpkin. Put in pumpkin. And we got to solve our math problem and get our comments. We have 9 comments, and we're going to pick our winner. Maxine Blake, congratulations. Oh, loving your giveaways. I love pumpkin picking. Chocolate is my fave sweet. The Easter Bunny is just so magical to small children. Hope you are feeling better. Well, thank you very much. I am. And please email me with your mailing address so I can get this in the mail to you. Our next word is tear for the Dear Tear by Hands On Design. Nice, easy math problem. And there are 14 comments for this one. And whoops. Donna H., congratulations on 1K. I enjoy your videos. Your husband is a hoot. There once was a creative goddess on a tier with a chocolate spice bunny hoping for some Snoopy keepsakes. Congratulations, Donna. That was one of my favorite sentences. Please email me. Our next one is chocolate. And that's for the Chocolate Box by Little House Needleworks. Do my math problem. 13 for this one. Coffee, wine, and stitching time. Janelle, congratulations. This was so fun. Congratulations. I hope there are some creative chocolates at Keepsakes that I can share with Snoopy and a goddess. So congratulations, Janelle. I will get this in the mail to you. The next one is Easter Parade by Brenda Gervais. So the word for that is bunny. And get our comments. There are 15 comments for this one. Lady Posey, which is Rose. Congratulations, Rose. I will bring it to Keepsakes on Saturday. Congratulations, Lynn. You are a creative bunny. I would love to use the word goddess in a sentence, but my brain is not working. Well, on a Monday. LOL. Congratulations, Rose. The next one is Sampler House 5 by Plum Street Samplers. And the word for that one was plum. There are 6 comments for this one. And, oh, it did not take out, it said remove, it didn't do what I asked it to do. Claire, I'm sorry, you already won, so we gotta pick again. Anne Hancock. Congratulations, Lynn. I loved your husband's characters. I'm a big fan of Keepsakes, your LNS. Traveled there a while back and bought a bunny chart, Plum Street Samplers, and tons of fabric. It is a great place to get your creative ideas going. I'm also a fan of Snoopy. When I was a kid, I made my mom sew me a Snoopy costume for Halloween. That is awesome. It was fantastic. Well, congratulations, Anne. Please email me your address so that I can get this to you. Okay. Next is the Keepsakes tote bag and Sue Hillis 310 pattern. So we're putting in Keepsakes. I gotta do my math. I guess that's just to make sure you're not a bot. There are 16 comments for this one. Dawn. Hi, Lynn and Ashley and Ramses. Cute kitty. Congrats on 1K and 2K. Beautiful progress, Ashley. Love her colors. So sorry about your gallbladder, Lynn. I had one gallbladder attack, had the workup to find out what was going on, and quickly had the surgery scheduled and have not regretted it at all. I also have a large stone, etc., etc. Let's see. They were able to do it laparoscopically with additional incision to remove the large stone. Congrats on completing your WIPGO goals. One of my most precious Keepsakes is a cookbook given to me by my great-grandmother, which I received as a Christmas gift the year I got engaged. I love Becca's 2023 Word of the Year chart also. I am looking forward to seeing how creative you get with the fabric and floss. I have never done a tier pattern, even though there are so many adorable ones. My favorite spice is Saigon cinnamon. Snoopy is such a childhood staple of mine. You have been such a creative goddess in your 1K floss tube. Your cat is so beautiful. Happy stitching. Well, congratulations, Dawn. Dawn, do I have your address? I think maybe. But email me just in case. Okay. Next, we are drawing for the Snoopy project bag. And of course, the word was Snoopy. "31 comments for the Snoopy project bag. Awesome. Count twice, stitch once. Congratulations on 1,000. I love the creative way you did your announcements. So fun and funny. I would like to see a good bunny goddess who would actually love to go visit Snoopy." Now, I'm not sure if this is Connie or Melina, but one of you please email me because I'm not sure that I have either one of your addresses. So, congratulations. And if you have not watched their videos, you need to go watch them. They are a mother-daughter. Okay, now we're getting into the big ones. So we're gonna do Goddess for the $20 towards purchase of a t-shirt from Stitching Goddess Designs, Athena. 22 comments. Oh, Dawn, I'm sorry, you already won. So we need to pick again. Janelle Daly. So I believe that is the other Janelle. Well, I know it's the other Janelle because it's not, I know who the first one was. So Janelle said, "Yay to 1K. It was such a fun episode. Good luck with your gallbladder. You will do great. Okay, now to get creative and spice things up. I think I will call on my inner goddess to create a Snoopy and pumpkin themed tier tray for display." Okay, that's about the best I could do, LOL. Well, that won you $20 towards a purchase of a t-shirt from Stitching Goddess Designs. Whoops. Speaking of, that was her that just messaged. And the last one is the $20 gift certificate to Stacy's Creative Studio. And oh my goodness, did she do a lot, bring home a lot of things from market. So if you have not gotten everything on your list, now is the time to go shopping. So we had 35 comments for the gift certificate from Stacy. And the winner is Christy Rom. Congratulations on reaching 1,000 subscribers. That's better than a chocolate bunny that tastes like pumpkin spice. Keepsakes has gotten very creative with the Snoopy items for the tier trays. Guess I should order one soon. Christy, I'm not sure if I have your email. So please email me and I will get with Stacy and we will get together and get you your $20 gift certificate. So all my friends are chatting now. So thank you everyone for entering, and back to our video. Okay, congratulations to all the winners. I am so excited. Some of you are new names. Some of you are returning viewers. You are all welcome. I'm so glad that you are here and joining me on this journey. I am 17 people away, 17 followers away from a giveaway for a 2,000 follower giveaway on Instagram, which is pretty crazy. I probably would have been a 2000 already, but I block people, you know, all the random men that pop up that are like doctors, soldiers, or both, and they're always like generals. It's ridiculous. And it's always the same pictures. So, you know, it's like if you don't have something about cross stitch and you're male, you're out. I just don't even yeah. And then I had one that was a female that I I don't I can't even say what her tagline was because I just don't use those words. That's the old fashioned in me. So she was gone too. She was definitely not a cross stitcher. So anyway, the 2000 subscribers that I have that are cross stitch people, welcome. I know a lot of you are both. I follow you on Instagram and you follow me on here, so that's fun. It's been a good 2 weeks. I have stitching to show. I did not do my work on my 25/7 pieces. Those kind of languished this first 2 weeks of March, or first 13 days of March. I did do stitching because it is March Madness, Stitchy March Madness, Battle of the Whips March, whatever you want to call it. That's what we've been doing. And I will show you my bracket. We went to our nephew's wedding in Tampa at the first weekend. It was humid as all get out. And I think that's just because it's not summer here. It is still very much winter. And you get off the plane, it's like... And the wedding was outside, and the reception was outside, and it was beautiful, and there was a breeze in the evening that came through, but it was hot. It was just humid. So, but it was so good to see. It was my husband's family. They're really the only family I have left now, and it was a lot of fun to spend. He's one of 5, and it was definitely a lot of fun to spend time with them. And our nephew that got married is one of 5. My husband's oldest brother, he and his wife had 5 kids. So it was the third of their 5 that got married, or the middle child of their 5. Now there's, well, yeah, no, it was the third one that gets, see, I always think the oldest one is not married, but he's been with his partner for so long that we just consider them, you know, she's been a part of the family for so long. I just think of them that way. But anyway, it was a great wedding. We had a good time. I'll throw in a picture of my husband and I at the wedding. He was just as crazy at the wedding as he was in last week's video, or 2 weeks ago. The video, he was fun party Uncle John, and the nieces and nephews were just having a blast. Anyway, yeah, so that is my life. My gallbladder has not acted up again since I had to go to the emergency room before the last video. Thank goodness. I do have surgery scheduled. It will be in 2 weeks. So they just feel that because I have one large gallstone, that can potentially cause a problem. If I have another attack, it could potentially lodge in a bile duct, you know, or inflame the gallbladder or whatever and cause more problems. So, you know, I've been living with them they've known for a year that I've had them, but this one has gotten big. So it's not a good thing to keep in. So they say it won't be bad. Everyone that's had it has told me it's really not bad. I've had friends that have had it done, so I'm optimistic that it will just all go smoothly, but I'm working to get my Bestitch Me order and done and mailed to Brandy long before I have the surgery. So I've been sewing a lot besides stitching. And you can hear Chris wants to come in. I closed him out tonight even though I'm home all alone. I don't know why I closed him out. Probably because I knew he would be in here and he'd be up in my face. Anyway, let's get to stitching. 8 minutes in. Time for stitching. Okay, so I had 2 finishes. So one is a finish for now, and that's the March Mini from Creatively Crafting. It is a free group on Facebook. You can request to join. I have the link in the description box. And each month it's a mystery sal. Sort of. We know it's all going to be bobbin themed, you know, floss bobbins. So I did March. So we had the January, the February, and then March. And the March one was supposed to be rainbow single stripes. And I decided to make it more like a spectrum because that's just me. I have to be extra. And I used the Petite Treasure braid in the pot of gold to make it blingy. And I actually widened. She had the pot of gold shaped more like the width of the mug, and I thought it was too narrow, so I widened it just a little bit. And I think it's so cute. They're really cute. I also changed, I don't know if I said it when I did this one, there were supposed to be Cupid wings on the February one, and I was kind of, so I left them off. So yeah, so I used all the called for colors except for the pot of gold. I used actual, you know, Petite Treasure braid, so it was blingy. But I love them. I think they're so cute. I started the box for April, but because I'm doing it on 25 count, it's not quite fitting the width of my 11 by 11 Q-snap. So I'll have to shift it over just a touch again to get April in, to get the box in. So that's that. And then my other finish, as part of I have in my planner from the Black Needle Society, my stitching journal, there's the Battle of the Whips brackets. And I kind of did my brackets. My first round was Forbidden Fiber Co., the first 2 that went against each other. The second round were just kind of just 2 that I wanted to do that are getting near completion, and I just put them in. The third round was dragons, and the fourth round were cats. So I had Cats on Parade by Blackbird Designs against Bathing in the Asters by Lindy Stitches. And Cats on Parade won. And I'll show you the Bathing in the Asters where it got to. So Cats on Parade won. And I pulled it out to do second round stitching on it. And you know, I just decided it's so close, I'm going to finish it. Now, I decided that I am not putting the cats on the fence. I just like them parading on the ground. And I'm not putting the year because I just don't. So there's Cats on Parade, all done. That's all the stitching. So I will be passing this along to Jan, my friend, Finish the Stitch on Instagram, who is one of the finishers for Keepsakes, and have her make that into a drum for me. So, and I accidentally pulled out my other project that I had in this bag. This bag is one of the first Snoopy bags I made. And I did the corners wrong, so I don't show it. But it's got hearts and Snoopy, but Oh, I'll just flash it at you because the corners, they were bad. Okay, so, so my other rounds, I had the dragons, and I was working on Ingleside Imaginarium's Spring Dragon. She's so pretty. And I'll put in a picture of where it was. And this is where it is now. And it doesn't seem like a lot. It's part of her wing. Let's see. It's this part of her wing right here. So it's just this. I have to work this way to get this part. But I may work this way just to pull in some of the white. But she won the round. So I will be doing round 2 stitching on her. Probably tomorrow. I'll be finishing the video tonight, and then I've got more sewing I want to get done. I have some goals that I've set for myself, so I may sew again tonight. The Spring Dragon went up against Glendon Place, Dragon Affairs, Metal Knot in the Affairs of Dragons. For you are crunchy and good with ketchup. It was a very close race for this one. Very, very close. But so I have the picture of where it was. And so I added the S, let's see, the R and the S, I believe, the dot on the I, and I added an L. So it's a lot of stitching. It is a lot of stitching, but it's good. So that one will come out again because I pull this out every so often, because it is one that I think is funny. If you've been around for a while, you know my sense of humor, my little sick sense of humor. So, okay, obviously, if you watched last week's video, you know my sense of humor. It's got to be odd if I'm married to him. Okay, so we had oh goodness, I may have forgotten one. Gamer. I'm gonna have to go. I'll show you this one and then I'll pause it and go get the other ones that I forgot. I knew it didn't seem like, oh no, I have 2 in here, okay. But I'm pretty sure I did leave one downstairs. Anyway, so I had by October House Fiber Arts, I had Love and Joy. And I'll put in a picture of where it was. And this is where it is now. So my goal for the first round was to work at least an hour on these pieces. Sometimes, depending upon where I was when I was stitching, I may have worked more just because I wanted to finish to a certain spot. So Love and Joy, I think I worked on about an hour and a half. And then January Quaker by From the Heart Needleart by Wendy. And this is where it was. And this one actually got 2 hours because this was plain stitching. I was working on this on the plain. So I finished this motif and I put in this. So, and January Quaker is the one that won, so that will have some round 2 stitching going on. And then for Forbidden Fiber Co., well, let me show you stitching Bathing in the Asters, because that was from my cats that and is not going on. But it will come out again. I just got the list of challenge things from Black Needle Society for frogworts, and one is to stitch on something from a magazine, and this is currently the only thing I have going from a magazine, so I'm going to put it aside rather than move it to the next round. So, so cute. And so picture of where it was, and this is where he is now. So this will actually fill 2 challenges for frogworts, because there's one for stitch with black and another stitch for from a magazine. So that would hit both of those things. So he'll probably go away until then. But we had 2 tuxedo cats, so I love it. I love it a lot. Okay, so that finished that bracket. And then my Forbidden Fiber Co. bracket, I pulled out Sparkle. Your sparkle is not defined by the darkness other people see. So that I started last May for mental health awareness. I have a picture of where it was. And this is where it is now. I've got Arkle. Hopefully the next time I work on it, I'll get the S and the P in there so it's not Arkle anymore. It's not hard stitching, and actually probably what's taking me longer with this is the script letters. Once I finish Sparkle, I think the rest of the lettering is going to go really quickly. So I forgot Gamer, which is also by Forbidden Fiber Co. So if you will hold on 1 minute, I will go get it. Okay, I'm back. So the other Forbidden Fiber Co. was Gamer. And it says, you don't stop gaming because you grow old. You grow old because you stop gaming. So I thought that was fun. And picture of where it was. And this is where it is now. So I've got that wall all filled in, and I decided the question mark wasn't really showing up, so I decided to backstitch it so that it would show up. And if you look at the old Mario games, I pulled up images on the Google, and it's outlined on those images, so I just went ahead so that it could be seen better. So that one won for the 2 Forbidden Fiber Co. So this week, hopefully, I will get everything organized and get my sewing organized so that I have time in the evening. I will be doing my 25/7 pieces. I need to get working too. Here it is. We're starting the 3rd week, not complete week, the 2nd complete week, but the 3rd week of March, and I haven't touched my WIPGO either, which one of my WIPGO pieces is one of my 25/7, which is the Sky High Santa, the Christmas stocking for my grandson. My other WIPGO is Keepsakes and Tokens Pink, because I finished Blue in January when it was called. I'll be working on Gamer, I'll be working on January Quaker, and I'll work on Spring Dragon, and we'll see who moves on to the final 2. Also, because I was bad, and I shouldn't have been because I didn't work on my 25/7 pieces, but I was working on Forbidden Fiber Co. Modern Tidings. This is the one from Downton Abbey. It says, it's the gloomy things that need our help. If everything in the garden is sunny, why meddle? And I have a picture of where it was. And here's where she is now. I've got her one leg completely done, and she's got her leg kicked out here and her foot over here. So hopefully the next time I work on her, I will get this leg done and her foot done, and then I'll move back up and get her arms and her head in. So making progress on that. It's a lot more stitching than I thought it was at first, and that's just because it's so tall and solid. So, I mean, if you see from the back, she goes all the way up there. So, but I like her. I love the colors. You know I love blue. And then Friday was 310 day, which if you're not familiar, Keepsakes is my local LNS, my local needlework shop, my LNS, not my local LNS. That would be kind of redundant. Anyway, Keepsakes has a shop cat, little black kitty, whose name is 310. And because she was a stray, don't really know when her birthday is, so it was declared back in 2020. We decided that March 10th should be her birthday, and we would celebrate 310 Day. I have my first 310 needle minder on my Dorney Lane project, but this year it was a big celebration. They gave out a little pattern, but they were out of them by the time I got there. We got kitty cat ears and a couple other things that I will show you in my haul. So I was only over Friday afternoon for just a short time. I had been working on other things, and so I just wasn't there. Saturday has become my day to go to Keepsakes. So Saturday when I was there, I brought my British Isle Sal from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. We are into part 2. I did not finish part 2 while I was there, but I got a few motifs in, and so this is where it is now. I added I think that's supposed to be a shield and not a wagon wheel. I think it's supposed to be a shield for like the Romans. Bow and arrow. This is the beginning of a bull, and this is a Welsh lady in her traditional garb. So there's a few more motifs left. I have Buckingham Palace to put in, a rugby ball, and there was another big motif that'll go, I believe, over here. So getting there. So the next piece 3, drops on March 26th. I guess though it'll be the 27th again. They decided, and I don't know if, I'm not sure why, because I was all excited. February 26th was a Sunday. I was going to stitch all day on it. And then they posted, oh, because it's a Sunday, we're not putting it out till Monday. I was like, why? Set it automatically. No one's got to do it. So, but that is all my stitching for this week. So I had a lot for the 2 weeks, but just not 2 of the pieces I should have been. So it is what it is. So that's my Battle of the Whips. That's all my stitching. And I guess we'll go on to haul. I was watching Teresa Kogut's latest video today, and while she was at market, a flyer went around. There is a designer in New Zealand, and I believe her name is Lynn. She is Barberry Row on Etsy, and that's Barberry Row. And I did not remember hearing about this. February 14th, there was flooding in Napier City, New Zealand, where she lives. Cyclone Gabrielle hit, and Napier City is just below sea level. I'm not sure how that works, whether it's, you know, like in a gully near the ocean, but she's on a gulf. That city's on a gulf, and they say it's a little bit below sea level, and the cyclone came through and the flooding was tremendous. But she and her husband were stranded. Their house was completely underwater. They were in the water hanging onto their gutters, I guess, until rescuers came. They had to be taken to the hospital, and they lost everything, even the clothes they were wearing, because they had to cut them off at the hospital because I guess they were hypothermic and everything else. So, you know, Teresa was encouraging people to, you know, go check out her Etsy, buy her patterns. They are beautiful patterns. And if you want to learn some specialty stitches, go check out her things, because she has some beautiful things with specialty stitches. And what I found when I bought these two patterns, now these are just, there's no specialty stitches in these two at all, I don't believe. But she gives you instructions on how to do them, even if there aren't any specialty in them. So this one, they're both part of a series called A Little Quaker Gem. This one is called Be Ye Joyful, or Be Joyful. No, Be Ye Joyful. You know me in blue. I don't know. I might use, there's one of Ymir's silks. That's a beautiful blue that I might use for that one. And this one's called Be Ye Kind. And I might keep those colors, or I might change them. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking Ymir's silks again. Almond M&Ms. So, and Almond M&Ms had a great time at her first Nashville Needlework Market. So I went out and I bought those two patterns because to support, you know, they're in their 70s no less. And they lost everything. Oh, my heart breaks for them. Mother Nature. She's a crazy person. We had gotten, and I will try to stop saying we had gotten the list in the Facebook group for frogworts for the year 4 pattern, and I went through and I only purchased specialty flosses. I'm going to do it all in DMC, except for where there was like heavy stitching of one color. Katie put in the number of stitches that different colors had, and so I went through that, and if it was a specialty floss and it had like 1,000 or more stitches, or 700, or I think it was like 700 or more for these, I bought the specialty floss. So I got Grape Arbor, which, whew, that's a little more purple than that's showing. Old Purple Paint. I bought 2 of Otter Creek because that one seemed to have the most stitches, and I wasn't sure that there would be enough if I only bought 1. And Witching Hour. So I bought those. So I believe I now have all the ones that I need. I have to go back through. I had another one that was called for was Royal Purple, but I already had that one in my stash, so I didn't have to buy that one. So yeah, so I think I have all the colors now for Frogwarts Year 4 pattern. I think we'll get it in June to start it, I believe. So, other haul. You would think that I had no stitchy stuff for what I bought. Oh, I did buy from Amazon. I bought the hole punches because I've got so many, and I have them all over this way. That's why I'm looking that way. I've gotten a lot of floss drop cards from the different retreats I've gone to. And some people just put a hole in the top for the ring to go through, but they don't punch for the floss. So, or some have punched for the floss and they're kind of small holes. So I got 2 hole punches from Amazon. I got a 1-inch one and a 1/2 inch one. So that's to do up my floss drops so I can use them. I had showed you 2 weeks ago, I got from Forbidden Fiber, I had gotten the pattern Magnolia, and that was a PDF. Can't send floss through PDF through the email, so I got all the colors that will go with that, and that will be a May start for this year's mental health awareness. And Candy, the 614 Stitcher, she hosts that each year. So these are the colors for Magnolia. We have Chalkboard, we have Rose Hip, we have Blush and Bashful. So if you've seen Steel Magnolias, you know that reference. We have Pearl, Bark, and then Masquerade. Very pretty colors. I'm looking forward to using those. And then Janelle from Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. She is such an enabler. She has been getting all of the sheep punk kits from Forbidden Fiber. And if you have not gotten yours yet, don't look. I got the detective because I love Sherlock Holmes. So this is the complete kit. And I'll show you. This is Detective Nathan Pearls. And that's what the stitch will look like. And it comes with, I got 28 count Lugana. This is Slayer. And it's got that little bit of purple to it. Little purple tinge. It's got all the colors. Here's the needle minder for him. So the colors are right here. We've got Chalkboard, Raven. That's interesting. Let's see if you can see just a little bit of difference to them. Blush and Bashful, Cupid, Midas Touch is this gold one, Jingle Bells is that gold one, 2 of those, so that's that star. This blue is called Collegiate, that's that blue one. Broomstick, isn't that pretty? Vanilla Blossom and 2 Vanilla Blossom because of course, you know, cheap. And the last thing that's included is your Sheep Punk Gazette. So it's very cute, you know, based on the Bridgerton Lady Whistledown. But it's got, you know, the mysterious goings-on cause quite a stir. And then about Lord Theodore Witherbottom, Lady Violet Witherbottom, Lady Penny Witherbottom, Thaddeus Stephen Bicker, Sir Cyrus Sterling, Jasper Wallace, Simone Leggett, and Dr. Georgina Wyndham. So that's all the Sheep Punk characters. So Janelle has been starting hers every 14th. So that means tomorrow I get to start him, because I don't have enough things to start. So I had strapped in a Keepsakes, as I said, on Friday for 310 day. So they were giving out stickers for 310 day. So that'll go in my journal. They're giving out tape measures. So I've never had a black tape measure before, so that's really cool. And then of course the headbands, and I will get a copy of the pattern next time they have it. So 2 of my things came in. I got from Rebel Stitcher, the Civil Samplers, The Caged Bird Sings of Freedom, which is a quote from Maya Angelou. Never ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble. And that one is by John Robert Lewis. And then, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. And that quote is from Shirley Chisholm. So, I'm not sure which of these 2 I'm going to do first. But I'm definitely going to stitch these for my kids. And then, and this is only the beginnings of my things. There are 2 more things. At Keepsakes, I've got an order from Stacy Stitches Creative Studios that's she just mailed today. I've got an order at Dyson Needle, and you know, who knows what else I might pick up along the way. Anyway, so coming with my Stacy Stitches order are the Treenway silks that 25 designers got together. They all use the same palette, and the theme was tea and creative patterns. And Manny DiDonna created this adorable needle book that has pockets for you to have your tea in. How cute is that? So I did not get the finishing pack that has the fabric and the charms. I have some tea charms that came in a box that I had gotten, and of course fabric is not an issue. So, but I did get the called for color from Keepsakes, and that is Cocoa from Weeks Dye Works, which, you know, I look at the pattern and I look at this color, I'm like, so I think I would want it more brown. I don't know. We'll see. I bought the linen. I'll put them together. We'll see. Also, especially for 310 day, my friend Tiffany Pike created a Keepsakes exclusive box of cards for 310 day. And I have to share these with you because they are so adorable. So this one says, a friend like you comes around once in 9 lives. So this is the front, and that's the inside. And if you notice, her ear is cut off because in Ohio, and I guess there are in other states too, but I know specifically in Ohio, when they do a catch and release where they catch the cat, they fix it and release it, they snip their ear so that if, you know, they're picked up again, they don't go in and try to remove parts that are already gone. So this one, Tiffany does such beautiful work. And it says, I love you more than shredded turkey. And 310's favorite treat is shredded boar's head turkey. Not just any turkey. No, 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 no. She, little princess that she is, loves boar's head turkey. So, and look at, she put a little on the envelope too. And this one says, I love hanging out with you. And this one's just black, or blank on the inside. And I think Tiffany's got her logo. Oh, it just says hand stamped. I know she's working on a logo. Tiffany, if you've got one, let me know, please. Donut know what I'd do without you. And inside the sprinkles will move. And it's blank. And the envelope has a little donut. And this one says, I'm here from you. And that one's blank on the inside. And the cat on the envelope. And this one says, and it's got, oh my gosh. When life gets stormy, we can sit together under my umbrella. Now, I don't know if you can see. They're beads. They're like, she strung them individually. She is so, so, so creative. So these are exclusive to Keepsakes. I meant to check to see if they were on the website, which is yourkeepsakes.com. If not, you can call the shop and get a box for yourself. You'll be happy you did. They don't really cost any more than, you know, if you went to Hallmark and got a card, but they are so much nicer than if you went to Hallmark and got a card. I've shown you the frog cards she has, and now these 310 ones, and I believe she's working on something special for StitchCon, so I'm looking forward to those too. So who knows, those of you who won prizes may be getting a special card with your prize. So that, I have a mess around me, so that means I must be done with those things. Watching some new stitchers. I'm not sure if I mentioned her last time. Kimberly, that one Stitcher 171 on Flosstube and on Instagram. She has her newest video out. Go watch her. She's got some really cute stitching, some nice finishes that she's done. She's currently broken and on crutches, so she's doing some, you know, stitching in between, trying to keep up with her 4 kids. Gosh, I can't even imagine 4 kids and crutches. And then, oh, Saturday, when I was at Keepsakes, I met another Flosstuber from Columbus. She is Nikki, and her Flosstube and her Instagram is Stitchy Nurse Mama. So I will have both of them linked in my description box so you can go check out their channels. Nikki was there with her friend. They were doing lots of shopping, having a good time. And hopefully they'll come back and stitch with us some Saturday. Black Needle Society, March boxes, going to be going out any day now, which is nice that they ended up not being as late as they thought they were going to be. The next box after this will be the May box, which is the Flamingo box. And then in July is Busy Bee Stitching. The theme was just announced March 1st. So it's Busy Bee Stitching. So the July box will be bee themed. So that should be a lot of fun. And of course, before that will be at the end of April is Gilmore Girls retreat, digital retreat. End of June is the Page to Screen Novels and Needles retreat. And then July is Frogwarts. There's still a few spots open for the in-person retreat, Camp Black Needle, which is carnival themed this year. It's the beginning of August in Independence, Missouri. So if you're interested in meeting everybody from Black Needle Society, go check out the details on the Black Needle Society webpage. So I hope everyone has a great week. I will see you next week. Enjoy. Bye.